How's it going, guys? And welcome to RC Cincy Extras. Today we have some pretty important gel blaster accessories, at least in my eyes. So I want to start a gel blaster war with my in-laws. Excuse me, I did buy quite a few gel blasters. I actually featured them on a channel. I actually bought a couple more just to have enough for 3-on-3 at least. Possibly 4-on-4. So as you can see, I bought one of these depos the other day and I really liked it, so I bought another one. So of course we have orange and blue for the two color teams. I feel like that's really important. These are kind of cool because number one, they're collapsible. Number two, they hold over 10,000 rounds, and you can put the water in it, close it all the way in the last setting, and it seals. It does not drain. It does not drain out. You put it in the second notch, will allow you to drain the water, but the balls won't come out. And then the third notch is where you get the balls into your magazines, and then you can shoot them. So they're really cool. They have a nice handle. It says gel blaster right on them. They're actually a really nice quality, you know, rubber, so they can collapse all the way down to this size, which is pretty impressive. I like them with the handles and everything. So I feel like these are really nice for a blaster. The lids stay on really tight. They're waterproof. If you press them on tight enough, they'll hold water. Obviously, for long periods of time, upside down will probably leak a little bit, but it's nothing major. I would definitely consider this waterproof. It'll definitely keep the moisture in your gillettes. Remember, always empty your magazines, and then this container kind of keeps moisture. You can see moisture, whoops, that's my scale. Moisture on top of the containers, just like this one. If they start to get dry, put a little water in it, put a little water in there, let them reabsorb the moisture, and then drain the excess. There's usually a slit in the bottom of your magazine that's gonna drain water anyways, but you don't wanna put a ton of water in your gel blaster, right? It's not good for it. So you have that, and then the next accessory is this guy right here, which is the main video is gonna be on this, main part of the video is gonna be on this. This is the, it's a chronograph. Am I saying that correct? I always say that word wrong. Chronograph? I think that's how you say that. It is the AC5000 made by acetech. So this will allow you to figure out firing rates like 8 balls per second, 10 balls per second. And like they claim on the boxes, we can actually check their claims. And then we can also check their claims as FPS or feet per second. So that's what's so cool about this. So you'll know what guns are like stronger or hit harder than other ones. I think that's really cool, and find out their fire rate. So you can't go wrong. So really quickly, these were $12 a piece. The stand I think I bought with the camera system. So the stand is technically for this. It did not come with it. I just thought that it was important. And then I'll tell you what the scale is for, because it's actually kind of important. So quickly in this unboxing, you get, of course, a manual. You get this little thing, which I thought was kind of cool. It's like a thank you thing. So you open it up and it has, I think it has some stickers or something in it. Yep, it has a couple stickers in it. And then it has a couple QR codes, which I'm not gonna share. I don't think you're supposed to, I don't know. But you can technically get an additional 3-month warranty for this with one QR code, and the other one you can earn a free tracer, probably by publishing your video and kind of advertising for them. Then they'll sell a few of those units, and then you'll probably get one for free or discounted, I would imagine, if I had to guess. Of course, I didn't do it yet. I wouldn't mind doing it because I would like to try out a tracer unit, or let me know if you guys want to see one of those where you see the balls like light up and they're shooting in the dark, and it looks really, really cool. Like a lot of the videos are like that. The manual is color, really bright. Is color manual. Everything is English, please. On the this side is English. You can see it's not too hard to navigate through it. Just spend a little time messing with it. You're not going to hurt it. You can always hit reset and go back to factory settings. I don't think it's that big of a deal to do so. So let's go ahead and pull out the unit itself. It's really small and compact. I was actually kind of impressed with the size. You don't have this big bulky thing. I thought it would be much bigger when the package came and it was on Amazon, when it was on our doorstep. I honestly thought at first they sent me the wrong thing, and they did not. So what we'll do is we'll slide this like this, and we'll put it, we may put on, we might not put it on a stand. So this is what the unit looks like. You can see the opening where the balls will go through and kind of cross either some kind of sensor or laser point where it can sense the distance between 2 points, so it can rate your firing rate and your feet per second. It is a nice orange color. You are going to need 2 AA batteries. There is a spot where you can screw onto a stand, just like this one. So that way it's on a stand when you're shooting. You're not trying to hold it and then shoot it with the gel blaster. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't want to do it that way. What else? Reasonably decent plastic. I actually dropped this like a very short height, so I don't think it hurt anything. We'll turn it on. I did reset it and then adjusted everything myself. So it was set to rounds per second and then feet per second. Now, if you reset it, the only thing that I've noticed that changes is the feet per second to meters per second. So keep that in mind. I turned my brightness all the way up. So the backlight is orange. So I turned it all the way up, make it as bright as possible so it's really easy to see. Yes, it's gonna consume more battery, but the cool part is, that I forgot to mention, is it can run off of micro USB. So you can have a power bank and run off a power bank. Say if you're doing a bunch of testing and you're worried that you're gonna cook the batteries, guess what? You can run off a micro USB. So the very first thing that pops up is the current feet per second and rounds per second. You go 1 time over, it'll show the averages, I do believe. It'll show what ammo you're using and a couple other calculations. 1 more time over, it's gonna have this big list of every shot you shot through it. So when you do a burst, it calculates it. You can do it up to 99 times, I do believe so. And then 1 more time over gets you to the menu. The most important thing is the once you get the backlight right and the units you want. So if you're in the US, you want to do imperial. You're over there in Europe, you want to do metric, or other countries, metric. US is the only one that does imperial. So you want to go to ammo. Once you go to ammo, you can see that you can select ammo. So when you select ammo, it's going to have a weight and a caliber. You can see that I changed the caliber. All of them were 6. I changed the caliber to 7.5, which is the size of the gel ball. Airsoft BBs are 6 millimeters, right? And the weight is at 0.2. That's the one that's selected. You can see like a little half triangle there that's marked as being selected. So the thing is keep in mind, these balls are different weights. That's why they have all those weight ratings, because the airsoft pellets I have are 0.25. So that's what you want to select so you can get an accurate reading. If you have, you know, the size of it and the weight affects the feet per second and what this is going to be able to read, like give you want to get an accurate reading. So what you want to basically do is you want to weigh your Gillettes. Some are heavier than other. Different brands have different weights, I feel like. There is going to be a variable. So I have weighed the orange, which seemed to be on the heavier side compared to the blue. The orange went between 0.20 to 0.23. The blue went from 0.17 to 0.21. So there is that little bit of a difference. Keep that in mind. Now, I use the scale to figure that out. If you buy some aftermarket Gillettes, what's going to happen is it's gonna they may be different. So if you notice, most of them are heavier. You want to go in the median. So let's say you get Gillettes that weigh between 0.19 and 0.21. Well, then go to 0.2 right in the middle, so you're getting the center point. Do that. Weigh a few different random ones. Make sure they're properly hydrated, of course. Weigh a few random ones in there, at least 4 or 5, and then go in the middle of all your weights. So I weighed mine, and it actually made sense why it's at 2.0, which is that. Scales could be off by 100th which is that not first but second number after the point. So that's why you can go like 2.1, 2.2, whatever, but I would leave it at 2.1. The only thing I would change is the size from 6 millimeters to 7.5, because all these gillettes are 7.5. So you want to make this accurate. A lot of guys will leave it on 6.0, and it could be wrong. I don't know. I am going to test in a separate video to see, does it make a difference by changing the weight, and by changing the caliber, does it make the difference of the speed? You know what I mean? Like shoot it both ways and see if it gives you higher speeds or lower speeds. We do not know. So really quickly, this screws on just like this. We are gonna do a really cool video where we're testing all of the guns. This is gonna be a separate video because this video is gonna be long enough. So you just screw it on like so. It'd be nice to get the one that I have for my camera because it has tilt. So like, let's say, you know, it might be kind of hard to shoot it. You're only supposed to shoot it pretty close. You're not supposed to be like far away. You're supposed to be like, I think like a few inches or something like that. The barrel's supposed to be somewhere between here and like here. So it's not supposed to be far away. You're not supposed to aim from the other side of the room and try to hit it. And then you can adjust the height. But it, like I said, it'd be nice to have tilt because you can tilt it. But that's how you would basically set it up. And then you would just take your gel blaster gun and shoot through it. Read over the manual. There may be something I missed, but I'm going to be doing testing. I come to find that I correct myself and find out a lot more information when I actually do the testing. So that's very important. It seems like it's going to have plenty of battery life for a while. I'm going to leave it in this mode right here, which will show the list because I'd want to see the list. So it'd be this mode. You can flip through while you're shooting at it, or you can leave it on this one where it just shows in biggest numbers possible for the camera, your feet per second and your firing rate. And then you can flip over to like the average and flip over again. It gives you like the list of them. So it'd be like 205, 198, like it'll just list them all, the bursts you're doing. Semi-automatic tends to be on the lower side, just to let you know. It seems like it, because it cycles, it doesn't cycle as fast and as rapid as fully automatic, so keep that in mind. I feel like it shoots a lot better fully automatic. There are some guns that do 3-round burst. I don't have a 3-round burst gun, so we're not have to worry about that. Unless the pistol that I ordered is coming. I do have one more pistol, which is supposed to be like a Desert Eagle, fully automatic, really cool battery operated pistol. I really wanted one of those. And then of course I have the Anstoy Gen 8, you know, higher end gel blaster. I will feature all of them. If the pistol makes it in time for that video, I'll feature it. If not, I'll just do a separate video on it. And then I will feature the Anstoy and then plus all the gel blasters I'm going to use in the war. So we have an idea what kind of power they have. And they all should be right around 200 average or close to it. I think that's a good number. You don't need to be running around with 300 FPS gel blasters blasting each other. You're just going to leave welts on people and they're going to get mad. Remember, please wear the glasses. Every single gel blaster you buy comes with glasses. Accidents happen. You're not going to intend to hit someone in the face or head. Trust me, I know accidents happen. So you're not going to want to, you're going to want to wear, even prescription glasses is fine. Even sunglasses. These are not bullets. Like just something to keep it from hitting you in the eye. You're going to have a really bad day if that happens. Use common sense. Give yourself, you know, a buffer. Don't come closer than 10 feet to someone. Don't walk up on them and just unload. It's just common courtesy. We'll have these set up in bases. We'll see if they want to film. I don't necessarily want to feature my in-laws in the videos. We may do something with GoPros and cameras. Maybe like put cameras on your gun and you're filming as you run around shooting. So you like see the barrel of your gun and then you like shoot someone. That'd be cool. Or like a GoPro on your head or something cool like that. Like a capture the flag scenario, 3-on-3, 2-on-2, like fun stuff like that. My nephew may even get in it. I don't know. Like, you know, it'll be a blast, but you got to make reasonable rules to make it fun and not hurt, you know, not hurt them. I think it's going to be an absolute blast. Whether we feature on channel or not, I know we're going to have fun. Just be safe when you do this, guys. Use a little common sense and just have fun. That's what it's really about. So that's going to do it for this one. Oh, Amazon, $55 is this unit. If you're just gonna buy one gel blaster, not really go much any modifying or anything, it's not really worth it, I think, to get it. Once you start modifying, you want to see the increases of your modifications, or if you want to compare a bunch of guns together, like on my channel, that makes sense to get one. I mean, $55 isn't the largest amount, anyways. And these gel depots are $12. This is just a basic male scale, you know what I mean, that I typically use for my airplane weights, or for my rock crawlers and stuff. It's important to be able to know what weights you're adding and stuff like that. So it's nice to have this for any kind of builds too, for airplanes. I'm going to be doing a lot of 3D printing projects, and that's going to have a big factor as weight, especially for airplanes. So I might go lightweight PLA. But yeah, so there you have it, guys. It's going to be interesting. So leave in the comments below what gun you think is going to be the most powerful. Do so in that video as well. It's going to go from weakest to strongest. I'm going to feature them all, and then maybe something else cool. But to wrap this video up, we are 2 subscribers away from 12,000. Once we hit 12,000, I will create an announcement video. Please don't comment on this one. This is not the giveaway video. I will create an announcement video, and then I'll give you guys a timeline to enter. Just to say thank you for all your subscriptions, all your comments, likes, support. I truly appreciate it. So when I can, I'll give back to you guys. I can't do it every 1,000, but when I reach what I feel like all of them are milestones to me, because I never thought I'd make it this far. So I'm trying to say thank you for all your love and support. I appreciate it. So there you have it, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.